Influencer. If you spend any time on social media, you've heard this word, and you've probably met someone who is an influencer, or is at least trying to become one. The term inherently means someone who can affect the thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors of others. It's kind of intangible. What exactly does an influencer do? Sometimes people who describe their profession as being an influencer are mocked, as if influencing people isn't a real contribution to society. And whether or not the people you see on Instagram are creating a better or worse world, it's important for us to ask this question. What exactly is influence? How do I get it? Is it okay if I have it? And how do I use it? In the Bible, this idea of influence as we use it today isn't really present, but the basic concept of influence definitely is. In Deuteronomy, the Israelites are instructed to pass on their faith and their heritage to their children, helping them to carry forward their traditions and preserving their identity. Our parents are usually our earliest and most powerful influences over our whole lives. But there are all kinds of influential forces that appear throughout the Bible. Powerful kings change the fates of nations. Prophets and false prophets sway the actions and beliefs of those kings, and all sorts of different spiritual beings influence the words and actions of the prophets. Empires rise and fall, cultures conquer one another, and in all of it, we see human and supernatural influencers shaping and reshaping the world as we know it. The nation of Israel was conquered by many of these powerful empires, and they expected that a powerful warrior called the Messiah would appear, conquer the greatest empire of all time, Rome, and establish a king for Israel that would rule the whole world. But when a man named Jesus arrived, he envisioned this kingdom in a much different way. He believed that God's kingdom was like a small seed growing into a tree where birds can build nests, or like the joy of a woman who found a lost coin while cleaning her house and celebrating with her friends, or like an employer paying his employees generous bonuses over the expected wage. In all of these illustrations, Jesus wanted to show that God can be found in the simplest and most commonplace moments of everyday life. The kingdom of God can be found in the smallest details of an average life. You don't have to have a huge following to be an important influencer. Focus on how you treat the people around you and how you influence those you're already close to. You don't have to have a massive platform or a huge following to make a difference. We all have some amount of influence already. What matters is how you will use your influence for good.